today. From FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
DeAndre Carter returning it. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. A first down throw for Fitzpatrick. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. Throwing again on second down. Fitzpatrick. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he goes out right around the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. And yet again, it's McLaurin. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Fitzpatrick to throw it. Over the middle, complete. It's Thomas. Off the play fake to Gibson. Fitzpatrick. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A run here for J.D. McKissick. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. On play action, Fitzpatrick. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
Now how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
They'll run with Gibson. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to throw here. Fitzpatrick looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their 1st-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And he is just absolutely marvelous to watch throw a football. That's something I could do all day long, watch him throw routes versus air. But he's even more impressive when there are bodies on the field, and he's creating with big throws downfield.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Herbert. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
And there's Williams. What a catch. And he will reach reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A big gain that time for the Chargers. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch, and the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. The touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? Big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Flushed out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. 3rd and long, Fitzpatrick following the sack. What can he and the gang come up with? Well, he shot in, CD, like he was out. Under pressure, they got him again. Joey Bosa picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. Back deep here, Andre Roberts. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Justin Herbert leading this unit out for their next possession. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Eckler. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. They'll try the air now with Herbert. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, and he has a 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Now the Chargers hustling, trying to get up and get set. From the 25 on 2nd down, Herbert. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Herbert now. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. of the gun. Eckler running it. Oh, good move. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Kelly to try to punch it in. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. Second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Working with a 2nd and 3. Here's Fitzpatrick. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay right where it is. The long-distance shot before break comes up empty, but now Charles flipped the script. Time for likely one more play as field position becomes an issue.
Yeah, when you talk about field position, remember, if this kick is missed, the ball comes back to where? The spot that they snapped it from, so field position becomes a factor. I think in this spot, you might also want to think about throwing the Hail Mary. You know, put the ball.
And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. Set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. 110 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Kelly, touchdown, Chargers.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. Be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick slings this deep from McLaurin. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Allen, nifty footwork. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On 1st down, it's Herbert.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Sharp move, but can't find much space. Drop just inside the 20. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, the 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And this is going to be covered up, and he lost the football. Fitzpatrick on 1st down. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Fitzpatrick going to give to Gibson. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Fitzpatrick. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thomas. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they're going to speed things up here. To throw again on second down. Fitzpatrick. That went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And he finds McLaurin. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. From the 16, Fitzpatrick. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's third down. Throwing Fitzpatrick. He gets it to Thomas. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Second down and goal. Fitzpatrick looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And Washington able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this will not work out. And the ball is knocked out. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Fitzpatrick. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Washington on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Fitzpatrick now to throw on 1st down. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 1st down, Fitzpatrick. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. Fitzpatrick to throw. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they'll get this down to the 10. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. There's Fitzpatrick. He'll get that one to Carter complete. That catch good for only a couple.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On 2nd down now, it's Gibson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now Fitzpatrick to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is indeed good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. And he's going to be taken down with a marker. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Going deep here for Allen. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a deep. Defense honest with a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. So here's Fitzpatrick and the Washington offense. Down by 11, 44 seconds to go. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Fitzpatrick. And his throw is incomplete.
If this offense can't get it done, they'll think back to just a few plays and say to themselves, this was a winnable game and we let it get away. Still a chance to save it, but time's definitely running out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass complete, Thomas. And he is out of bounds, so a nice pickup there. Out past the 35. Stops the clock as well.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback.
And this is intercepted. And that should... do it. Derwin James with a pick. We knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts an end to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again, well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. A give, Eckler running to the right. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
One last shot now for Fitzpatrick. But the catch is made. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
In most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with one in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic feeling.